coming to you live from the steppes of Nald. It is me, DiggerTheDwarf, aka Finn Blackhill. Yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned in my update video the other day, that I was going to do more of these streams, but I'm going to do more of these streams. Now, as you can actually see, in the top right corner there, it is after midnight for me, IRL, and, so, the thing is, you know, I live with people. They're currently asleep, so I cannot be particularly loud when doing these streams, but that's okay. Just have to keep it chill, keep it quiet. Anyway, so today, whatever, this morning, if you prefer, the plan is side quests around Ul'dah, and maybe outside of Ul'dah. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm Boba Nima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. I forgot, everybody's British in this game. Well, if you're hell's-bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Alright. Yeah, key items. Key items, etc. Yeah, I know how that works. Okay. Now, where else are we going? Does everything else... Right, everything is in there. So, gotta go inside the Colosseum. Steps of Thal. Anyway, it's been a while, of course, since my last stream. Like I said, I would like to have done this more, but unfortunately, living with other people and not having like a room to do this stuff in privately makes it a little hard to stream. It's what does it say? Notice singing the praises of one Franz the Fair, an extremely popular gladiator, as can be noted by the excessive use of exclamation marks. Cool. So we'll put those up. Yeah. So I wish I could have streamed more since the last time, but unfortunately it's just not been a good time for it. And if I seem to be struggling for things to say, you know, I've only recorded a couple of videos in the last, like, year or two, so I'm getting back used to commentating. I feel like I got pretty good at it back when I was doing it before, but I haven't done any of it in a while, so... here's another side quest. What do you want? Ah. What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Well, excuse me, princess. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look. Look at how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. If I pick it up, it's mine. Oh, okay. Interacting. Yeah. Yoink. 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 And yoink. Okay. It better be not missing. Yeah, uh-huh. The faint aroma of prosperity can be detected on this freshly minted gill. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? Well, yes, this is a side quest after all. The insolence. Well, you are giving me 102 gil, so I appreciate that. Let's see. What else? Right. Gladiators Guild. You give me the thing for the unholy matrimony. You helping Bobanima? Well, ain't that charitable of you. Fern's gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Bobanima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Cool. Health potions, always nice. There's a few more side quests in here. What do you want? Needs an adventurer to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. You don't say! Well, as it happens, I would like to join the Goldsmiths Guild, so that works out. If you come to wish me luck, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. It's pretty good. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect a circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? No. And you... Ooh. Options. I don't... Why would I take that one? Because it can be used by all classes? But I still don't think I would... Anyway, Welcome to the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about an infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I've indeed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em an ornery as an oxen rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't ye? Sure. Beat red, Beatles beat red. Yeah, the quest names in this game are pretty good. And you... Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede. But there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Now, I don't know. Do you actually get to fight in the Colosseum in this game? Because that would be cool. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. You're not wrong. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. Yes, I think I will. The way of the gladiator. Garlic and garlic. Gives you an XP bonus. You know, I should make more use of these items when you get them, you know. It feels like it's easy to overlook, but you should use those. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name and legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Never! I will join the Gladiators Guild. A decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for Finn Blackhill. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to the First Sword Milla. That's how I'm gonna choose to say that. Seek her out and obtain her approval. She's right over here. I think I found her. Ooh, cutscene. Aye, I heard Lulutsu. So you're Finn Blackhill. 'Tis a good, strong name, I think so. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Milla, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons, because it's cool. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. No, it's because it's cool. Also, it's not the easiest to learn. Contrary to popular belief, using a sword effectively is actually one of the harder medieval-ish weapons to learn. So I'm told, anyway. I don't know how to use a sword. I wish I did. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. Like I said, for every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Finn, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and, if it be your fate, die by it? Have you the strength to live by the sword? Yes. I mean, look at me. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Alright, I think I have to fight her. You may notice I'm not gonna do voices for this game. I tend to do voices for a lot of the games that I play, or at least I try to. I'm not gonna try too hard to do voices for this game because there's a lot of NPCs and a lot of dialogue, and if I tried to give everybody a different voice, we'd be here for eternity, and also I think I would die. So so I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna dramatically read it as it happens. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. See, this is why it's good to pick up all the side quests all together, all at once before you go outside, because I already have quests to kill marmots and shrews, so having them all together like this I can, you know, work on it all at once. Oh yeah, I need to do that whilst I'm here. Let's see. Now, any other quests here? That's okay. And there's a couple of quests over there. And I need to go to the... Yeah, okay. Deedle, 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 deedle. What do you sell, jeweler? What do I get here? Jewelry. Which gives various stat bonuses. I don't. Oh, is that the marriage ring? Yeah, I don't need any of this right now, and I can't afford it anyway. Yeah, shops. Shops are important, I know. Bought and sold. Yeah. Yeah, buy back. Okay. This... No, that's where I came from. Wait. Is that where I came from? No, it's not. Attune to this, and then... Yeah, Goldsmith's Guild. Small piece of parchment, blah blah blah, dealing with detailing an order for a gaudy circlet. Sazariku's circlet, just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I am afraid crafting the circlet to Sazariku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? As it happens, I would like to join the Miners Guild as well. My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind? I can't do the... Marvel to watch the goldsmiths transform raw metals and uncut gemstones into sparkling rings, earrings, and necklaces, some of which possess magical properties, no less. You know, if you'd like to try your hand at goldsmithing, the guild is open to adventurers like yourself. No prior experience is required, for we teach you all you need to know about the craft. Would you be interested in it? Yes. Right, I have to be level 10. I forgot. But it's okay, I'll be level 10 soon enough, and then I will join the Goldsmiths and Miners Guilds. Because, you know, I am a dwarf. Kind of. Touchy shard. And then you have a quest, Mr. Bittersnow. Mr.? I think, yeah. Hello, friend, fellow Roganin. Bittersnow's eyes are those of a man in love, wrought with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who has yet to arrive. What could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look like a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. well, I mean, yeah, not very fashionable, but I think you're good, bro. I think you're fine. Where's the Goldsmith's Guild? This is the Goldsmith's Guild. No, that's not. It's this way. That's what I meant. It's this way. Okay. Crooked Haft. I've a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about the style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least I'll leave a pretty corpse. Thank you. You give me dark matter and stuff. I don't... crafting catalyst. I don't know what this is for. I mean... yeah. I mean, I believe it's for crafting, but I don't know what you do with it in crafting. But you know, I have to say, I mean, you can just look at that right there and be like, you know, the world building in this game is already pretty good, because, you know, you had the unholy matrimony quest with the guy what had me put up the flyers for Franz the Fair, and then that guy in a completely different quest also mentioned Franz the Fair. Completely different, unrelated quests that you could skip both of, you know. But both of them characters mention the same person who exists in universe, and so that makes it feel like, you know, they actually exist in this world and know this person, Franz the Fair. They know of him and are referencing him, same way we might reference famous YouTubers or something, you know. Hello, Yellow Moon. Byragot be good, just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Or no, perhaps the blue? Bitter Snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Well, I don't think he cares. Level up. Good. See, I told you, I'm gonna hit level 10 before you know it. Aethelwine appears vexed by his work at the Weaver's Guild and is in need of a helping hand. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless, of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'dah are wearing these days, especially on the husting strips. And when you're finished, please call on Leuku at the Alchemist's Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. See, these side quests are sending you around to the various guilds so that you know that they're there and maybe choose to do them. It's very clever. Juliana of the Weaver's Guild finds herself at a troubling loss for manpower. If it is work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ul'dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Do an emote. Yes. Social thingy. Didn't I set up? Yes, I set up emotes, and then I do welcome. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need those people. Find would-be weavers and welcome them. Hello, Esdeline and Jelion. Are you would-be weavers? Welcome to the guild, if you want. The weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. What about you? Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? Why, that would be... Jolene? Was that her name? In there. I assume these are more would-be weavers. Lurking Leech. I mean, you seem to already have a job, but... would you, want to be a weaver? Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard, and on duty, no less. Move along now. Well, I tried. What about you, Sosota? Ayo? No, that's not what I needed to do. Welcome to the Weavers Guild, if you want. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. What about you, Bibi Chua? So, the weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. Juliana, that's the one. Well, I got you a couple of recruits. How do I jump? There's a jump button, isn't there? Yes. There we go. You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. And that, I suppose, our trade is not unlike any other. Now, I appreciate the money and the XP. Yeah. Now, other quests. I think I already did this shard, but yes. I need that one. Oh, boy. The most popular color of late? Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd have to say red. Okay. Tetashan. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Lalafells are degenerates. They are degenerates. You are a degenerate. Anyhow, what about you? That's not the button, that's the button. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Yeah, I know what... Okay. What about you? Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. That is what they say. Cordial spider. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. And see, here again, we have another... We find out that the characters from that other quest, there's a love triangle going on with this guy. This game is good, is what I'm saying. What about you? There's never a shortage of white dresses on our Ul'dah ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. That makes sense. Indeed it does. It very much does. Through here. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. Right. Where's the last person? Is it you? It's you. Way over here. Rabo. Red, ever and always. This is Ul'dah, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Ul'dahs live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. I mean... The dialogue, man, the dialogue in this game. Who do I need to talk to? You. You're here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, Aethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be, then? Sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'dah has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. I mean, I guess. Achievement unlocked. Storyteller 1. Got an achievement. Cool. Achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations, to defeating enemies and earning gil. Rewards granted. Yeah. Achievements. Achievements. I do love an achievement. Complete 10 unique quests. Did it give me anything though? 5 achievement points. Oh, Gridania. Yeah, that's a ways away, I think, but huh. Well, anyway. What about you? What do you need? Alwyn has need of an adventurer to help him test a revolutionary new medicine. Okay. Yes, yes, yes! At last my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you to take this batch to Pearl Lane, to a man there named Landibert. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landibert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancements of the alchemic arts. And, mankind at large. Hello. Interestingly, in this world, I think they mentioned they use the term mankind or humanity a few times. I believe it basically refers to all of the peoples, all of the playable races anyway. What are they called? Here and Rogadins and Aura and now I can't remember all, but you know what I mean. I think that's when they say mankind, it's all of those. Hello, Landibert. And medicine for the sick. Yes. An earthy-smelling medicine created by budding alchemist Alwyn Ul'dah. No less. We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we got to choose between this bastard swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? I suppose. I hope it goes well. You have a quest. Landibert wishes to offer you a small token of his gratitude. Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Okay. Speaking of the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, here it is. Yeah. Ah! Excellent. Yeah, okay. Hello? There we go. Yeah, so I can go... I can warp to the outside by doing this. But instead of actually going through the gates. Hello, you, Cesaroga. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer, but of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what, you expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Ul'dah for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact that you offer nothing is laughable. Yeah, well, how about a slip of bound parchment entrusted to you by the quicksand proprietress Momodi Modi? Or as I like to call her, Little Mom. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ul'dah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative censors of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. Ahem! That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now off with you. Water break. Okay. Appraise the vase, will you? Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? How about, this cracked vase? The crack was there before I found it, honest. Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards... My voice is going slightly. I need to keep it down, keep it chill. It's late at night. Market lords once bore my name, until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Well, as long as you'll give me money for it, I don't really care. Okay. Let's see. Is that all of the quests in here? Can I see my crafting? No. Journal? Yes. quests. Way of the Gladiator. Kill things. I need to go back and talk to Momodi. And then... kill shrews. Kill ladybugs. Kill markets, right. So I need to go back and talk to Momodi. And then... we'll be heading out and doing some combat, finally. It's technically still side quest. I mean, here's the thing. Technically, I'm advancing the main story by talking to Momodi and stuff, and I did want to do mostly side quests today, and it is mostly side quests so far. But... getting a little further in the main story, especially since this is technically the first main quest, is probably a good thing to do. How was your tour of the city, Finn? Get lost, did you? Maybe a little. Aye, well, Ul'dah's a big place with lots to see and do. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Yes, Ma. Alright then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Will do. And I got right blade. Good. So now I can do the combo. Right. Okay, I don't know if I can be chained. Right, it does the outline, yeah, okay. We must rebuild. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. I think it probably is about that time. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over in the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Righty-ho. More quests. More quests now available. There shouldn't be anything back over here, though. Botolf, what you got? Finds himself at a loss after realizing the package he carries is not his own. Pray let me catch my breath. I went all the way to Scorpion Crossing for a package, but only just now realized I've returned with the wrong one. The way back is so far. I simply can't. Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion Crossing is missing this package. I haven't the breath left to tell you the way. Go and see Mimishu. Okay. Where's Mimishu? Over there. Yeah, see, so I hit level 4, and so now there's new quests available. Kikizani is shirking duty and could do with a wake-up call. What? Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd you go? Ah, bugger, dude, me shift start already. Okay, take this to Giyanasu at the dispatch yard outside the city. He'll probably give you something for the trouble. He better, I guess. And, like, you know, this is, as I've been so recently informed, this is Ul'dah. Don't expect anybody to do anything for you for free. Now where's the dude I'm supposed to talk to? Way, way, way over there. Okay. Well, I'll be happy to get out of these, this current set of armor. The, default male rogue, I mean, I like the shoulder pad there, but the rest of it is kind of meh. So I'll be glad to get some new gear. Scorpion Crossing, the way couldn't be simpler. Pass through this gate and head west until you come upon it. Delivering a package, are you? In that case, you'll want to speak to Oswell when you arrive. Good, good. Okay, well, off I go. And now we're finally outside. Now, yes, I do know how battling works. This will be fine. So yeah, now it's time to kill things. Lots of things. So many things. Yeah, okay. Experience points. Interesting. Okay, and binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you. Can no longer be traded. Hold up for, yeah, but you can sell it. You can't sell it to other players, but you can sell it. To the NPC shops, I think. Kill the things. Kill all the little critters. Of course, I'm getting a ton of boosted XP because I've been sitting in town for months. Because of the Haven, that Haven mechanic. Is that everything? Now I need to find the shrews. It's just ladybugs and marmots. Where's the shrews? Find a Cactuar. Interesting. Something I noticed when I played this game before, you don't get, like, a lot of enemies, like, what am I saying? Item drops are strangely rare from enemies. Found a Persona fan. Okay, dude. It's God, I just know it. God, it's as if I hadn't had enough problems already. You took the wrong package, Botolf, you bloody oaf. I got it. Small wrapped parcel, bound for the settlement of Horizon. Yeah. You're a 12 cent. You spared me quite a headache, friend. Thank you. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. Right, so what I was talking about with new gear, how about a hempen tabard? No, I need to character. Yeah, so the Rogan harness is fine and all, but, yeah. I mean, it's a funky color, but it does actually look pretty cool, I think. Right, more quests. What do you want? Another misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. This manifest clearly states that 3 crests bound for the East Ul'dah Trading Company were included in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. Well, I see one right over there. And you, Guntram. Trader Guntram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. No, 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 no. This can't be happening. There's no time to send for more, and no... You there. Please, you must help me. Go kill as many cactuars as you can. As you must, rather, to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, man! Alright, alright. Calm down. Cargo crate. There's one. There's another one here. And another one up there. But here's another quest to do. Where the heart is. Have you heard the news about the goblet? All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it, but when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hardworking Uldahs like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet? My hands are full here, but if you've a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates, or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval, of that much I'm sure. Okay, you have another quest. Im of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the condition of her chocobo. Not the chocobo. You there, yes, you, the person I was just talking to. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea, slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing? I have need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo Slugger won't move in Ilm. I've tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, will you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the thing. Alright, let's check out the chocobo. And quack, quack, he says. Yeah, and why is it locked onto her? This thing. Stupid. Got it. Quack, quack, quack. Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. I was sure as sunup it was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road. But how the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd just like to move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over our land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. And the last crate is up here, so yoink. And that's your quest done. Did you find my crates? Yes, I did. Items prepared and packaged to ship from Vesper Bay to the East Aldenar Trading Company. And there you go. Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon, thanks to you. Shipments never stop coming day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't downed a pint with friends in weeks. That sure is a shame. You have another quest. Oswell is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking, there's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kikipu at the Silver Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and I doubt these weary legs would carry me there even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipu's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well, is all. Right. Well, let me go kill these cactuars. Alright, that's done. If you brought out the cactuar blood, all 4 bottles, show me. Here you go. Actually, this clear liquid is far closer to water than it is blood. Except, that is, for the cactuar it's taken from. For him, it is most definitely blood. Phew, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Ul'dah and saw that all my bottles of Razdathan skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lid shook off in transit and the whole load spilled right out. But I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make a good on a delivery. Cactuar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you brought me to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Ul'dah ladies will be none the wiser. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Razdat Hand Skin Tonic is still a rare find, and all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in Ul'dah would even know it from an ampoule of their own piss. If you say so. Where's all my other quests? I gotta go to Central Thanalan. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back and do this stuff later. I gotta go to Central Thanalan. Well, there's some hammerbeaks. I can kill the hammerbeaks on the way, I guess. Sorry I get quiet when the combat happens, it's just... well... the combat is loud. And I don't want to try and talk over it. I'm gonna get one more hammerbeak while I'm here. Boom. Got the things that I needed. Hello, No-No-Zo. Fates, right. Full active time event. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to do the fate at the moment. I don't think. Yeah, I want to get back over here and do those. So, I'd kind of like to avoid all of that for the moment. Well, whatever. Hope the brass blades. up. Which is always good. You sure picked a good target here, huh? Done the thing. Da 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 da. Well, did not get too much, but is this the way I need to go? This is not the way I need to go. Need to get over to here. Cross this bridge. Here we go. Huge hornets, just what I've been looking for. That taken care of. Now I just need to find those shrews, which I guess are over there. Yep, snapping shrews. Still need to kill a few more. With the pellets. Easy. Hello, Giginasu. Anyone seen Kikazati since last night? Anyone? Yeah, I have a slip of paper indicating the various departure and arrival times of Amagina and Sons mineral concern freight trains. Hey, what are you doing with that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. Got it from Kikizani, you say? Why, that useless drunk. I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. You do that. I want the Hempen Saruel. Whatever that means. I mean, I say that. How much shop selling price for 500 each? I could get a lot better gear for that, I guess, but I might as well just take the thing. I should not be short of guilt. for very long. Hello, Papa Shan. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He's pretty cool. I like his design. His little mustache. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, hmm? I am Papa Shan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing its final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Ul'dahs work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Yeah, I'll take the boots. So, Station Master Papa Shan has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. Just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. I mean, yeah, I guess, way up the here, I take it. This guy. Halt! Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. You want it on the ground? A traditional Dunesfolk bread twisted into the shape of a knot and sprinkled generously with coarse ground salt before being baked to perfect brown resembling twilight over Thandalin. Sounds lovely. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Shan? By the gods, forgive me. You could say that this new post has my nerves in a twist. I wish I had a soundboard to... I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Shan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. There's another one way out here. The way out here. This fine gentleman. West to front clear. East to front clear. Have a twilight pretzel. For me? From Papa Shan? A twilight pretzel? My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Womp womp womp. Oh boy. And then we go way out of here. And there's a guy right here. 12 saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights, this post will be the end of me. Have a pretzel. Can I offer you a pretzel in these trying times? A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Now I report to Papa Sean. Although, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm gonna go turn in some of the quests inside. And then I might end stream there pretty soon thereafter. Because it's getting late. As you can see up there, it's just now after 2 a.m. And I don't usually game this late. I stay up this late, but I don't usually do gaming this late. And I'm starting to get worn out, not to mention my voice going. I'm having a great time, don't get me wrong, but also I'm just, you know, it's not like I wish I could keep playing. I need some water. I wish I could keep playing, but I just don't know that I can this long. What is that saying in the chat? Bored and want people to talk, blah blah blah. Looking for the MMO. What is that? How do I expand log? Well, good for them. I am not going to a party. The blood, have you brought it? Yes, I have. Erudite Erasmus is convinced this frothy blood of a star marmot will help him better understand the life of the now now deceased beastkin lived. Couldn't you just study the thing while it's still alive? Oh well. Yes, yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing The Many Breaths of Thanalan. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the traitors smile upon you. Alright. This is where I remember now, in my previous life in this game, I had the eye patch for a good long time. Well, I think actually what I did was I transmogged. I actually used transmogs to transmog other better helmets into being the eye patch because it looks, hold on, it looks so cool on this character. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at this. He looks so cool with the eye patch. It suits him perfectly. Gladiators Guild. Oh yeah. Let's see. Vulcan, back in one piece, are you? It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you've picked up a sword. You look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Ul'dah's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Gloves. Which goeth on my hands. Excellent. That guy just disappeared. Milla, I am back. Welcome back, Finn. I take it you've dispatched the beasts, and with ease. Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you this hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for a gladiator in training. You will doubtless gain valuable expertise should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice that you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Finn. Well, I've reached level 5. I don't know how to tell you this. Da 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 da. Roll actions. Yes, I am a tank. So I get that thing, which makes me tankier, I think. And the hunting log. Yes. Right. So if we go... Is that correct? This is not, where's, that one? Right, so roll, yeah. So that just, literally just makes me tankier. Reduces damage by... damage taken by 20%. And I can stun, provoke, yeah. This is all tank stuff. Interesting. So, next quest. Ah, Finn, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. And then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momoti of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Leminson marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. That's no good. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Leminsons and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies in battle. Right, more of that. Well, and then I need to go to the pugilist skill. One more quest to turn in there. Well, there's not a teleport for the pugilists, but that's okay. I can walk or run or sprint. Yeah, I'm noticing there's a lot fewer players on than I'm used to. There's some people around, to be sure, but I've been on here, I mean, like half the people on are packed into here. But I've been on before in this server and in other servers where, you know, streets are packed. There's people walking back and forth all over the place. There's new players and old players and all of that. And I guess it's probably because it's 2 in the morning, and this is an Eastern time server. I think it's a U.S. server, but anyway, you wanted leather. Back already, are you? Come, let us see what you brought. The bristly hide of a snapping shrew. Several of them, in fact. Exceptional. These are fine shrew pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilists Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this. You've more than earned it. Excellent. Well, let's see here. Which one is it? This one. Well, there are still more quests to do. Main quests, side quests, and more. But I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. It's been almost 2 hours, and like I said, I don't think I can keep going. So, this is something that I'm going to try and keep doing. I would have preferred to keep the chill music game. This is something that I'm going to be doing probably more often if I can. I would like to get back to where I was in my previous playthrough of this game before Christmas. I'll see if I can make that happen. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I don't know if there was actually anybody watching me. I should have mentioned probably at some point. I can't see chat or anything. Like, I don't have a way to look at that while I'm doing this because I'm streaming directly off my PlayStation. It's kind of jank, but oh well. But anyway, I'm leaving it here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. How do I cease